welcome to the Little Bits of Stuff podcast show with Nick. On this episode, we shall be talking about life as a house officer, what they should tell you, but they don't. With me here today, I have 3 house officers who will be introducing themselves in a short while. A house officer is a doctor who just graduated from medical school, at least in Nigeria, and who is going through the 1-year compulsory internship at any of the recognized tertiary hospitals in Nigeria. So, diving right in, I'll go on to the house officers here with me today. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
So my name is AY.
Okay.
Ayo. AY for short.
AY for short. Yeah.
My name is Linda.
Okay, nice meeting you, Linda.
Thank you.
My own is Jazzy.
Hey, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Is it Don Jazzy or just Jazzy?
Just Jazzy. Just Jazzy.
What are you jazzing?
I'm jazzing everything about life, baby.
Okay, so now that we're a little bit familiar, can we talk about your first day as a house officer? Who wants to go first?
Okay.
Yeah, so tell us about
first.
your first day as a house officer, AY.
Okay. I think I started a house job first. Yeah. I
Yes.
said for you guys. So
Yeah, so you're feeling like you're just senior.
yeah, like yeah.
Senior
I mean,
like our boss.
yeah.
Okay.
Anti. So well, it wasn't really much of anything special. I started with a unit where there wasn't so much in that sense, like as regards work. So it was.
What department was that?
That was infectious disease, dermatology, rheumatology. It's a unit, like 3 in 1.
3 in 1 unit, kind of.
So it was really nothing much. But I think where I got hit the most was when, the work started. But the first day and then introduction and all that was seamless. And, I finished from the same institution, so I was familiar with a few things.
Yeah, it was easy for you to just blend in, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So there were no, you were told to start that same day, or you just went around introducing yourself?
Yeah, there's something they call shadow call. So you be with the old house officers in the units. So you stay with whichever one is on call. And then you learn the things that you do on the ward, the things you're supposed to do as an house officer, how to keep the unit running, basically.
For like a week.
Yeah, I did just like
not-
4 days. It's not flexible. It's
Why did you
flexible,
guys
really.
make me do my for up to a week?
Are you not happy?
Like I even did more than a week and
You
like
did a
2
week.
days. No, a week and
You did a week, then 2 days you were on call.
But isn't that
it's
nice?
life, eh?
It's nice, at least you get to learn things.
Yeah, and I mean, you get to.
I wasn't.
I want to be given an option to do or not to do for like a
Oh,
week. That's what I'm trying to say.
well,
Yeah.
Well, you can also do that to people coming in.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so
I just did like 4 days thereabouts, and then started work like fully in that sense.
okay. So you closed work at what time of the day? Do you remember?
On the first day, well, I was on shadow call, so the house officer there just let me, like, he asked me, okay, that when do I want to go? I told him, okay, 6 is not bad. So I think I left around maybe like 5, 6 thereabout.
But he stayed over.
Yes, he stayed. Not like there was much work anyway, so he could have left also at some point.
Okay. So your first day was uneventful.
Uneventful,
It was
grossly.
Quiet and cool.
Yeah,
It was an easy ride. So,
easy ride.
Linda, do you want to tell us about your first day as a house officer?
Okay, I'm like 1 month old into house job.
Okay.
So my first day.
Should we ring an anniversary bell or something?
So on my first day, so I admit I was really nervous.
Okay.
I was really nervous. So we didn't start on the first day. We had to go through documentations and all. So I think I started on day 3. On the 3rd, on July 3rd. So I started July 3rd. So I came to the ward. My heart was beating.
Mm-hmm.
When I came back here, they were telling me Nigerian system is different from what we've learnt over there.
Yeah.
And then we heard rumors about these rumors how they discriminate people that studied outside. And if you make any mistake, they'll be after all, you're Russia trained. You are you don't know anything. You don't. What did they teach you?
All the Ajebo HouseOfficers.
Yes, something like that. So God, I was just so scared. Then I went into the ward. I introduced myself to the consultants. They introduced the registers who were around, and I think I only met one house officer. The other 2, they were not there. So I was asked to go home and resume the next day because I was coming around 3.
Oh.
That's
So you came at the close of the day.
yes,
right?
because they held us at HR for a very long time. So the next day I came in, I saw the senior registrars. Oh, my heart was still beating. Oh God. I went saying so the first one was okay, they welcomed me. And then I started writing. Then I started writing.
But they were on the ward round.
Yeah, they were on the ward round. Then I said the mistake of not writing completely. They're Dr. Nadu, please, this is not how we do it here. We don't mind. We use our sheets well. Said, then it was. Then after I think I felt a little bit relaxed towards the end. The house officers were nice. I mean, cool. That I feel that's where I should they welcomed me. They were warm. Something like that. So I think it made me feel at home a little bit. And then the unit was, I don't know, I keep saying.
Is AY part of the people that
yeah,
nice to you?
Sure, yes. And friends, you want to just say anything you want, just ask me. They were like that, the 3 of them.
You have seen fine girl now. You have seen
fine girl. I was like, then they're like, and if you don't understand, just ask me. So I think I started shadow call the next day, something like that. And then I'm even grateful for the unit that actually started with. They were calm.
Okay.
I mean, the people there, they were very cool. Yeah. So at least I started on a good, what do you call it? I don't know the English right now.
Okay.
Started on a roller coaster.
No, roller coaster is opposite now.
Oh, really?
I started on, I don't know what to call it, but smooth run, anything like that. But the people on the team, they're very nice. They're very nice.
Okay. So, are you saying this because you're on air?
I'm not. I've said this before. I'm saying oncology team was no, they are very cool. Okay. Very, very cool. So
okay, that's a nice experience.
Yeah.
It was shaky initially, but later on you settled in.
Yes.
Okay, that was cool. So Jazzy, tell us about your day.
Where do you want me to start from?
Anywhere will be fine.
I started a month ago, how my colleague and...
Is she your senior or you guys
together?
Are
senior by 1 week. No, I was senior by 1 week.
Forget that thing.
Because she shouted me, so senior by 1 week.
Yeah, so AY is
about
God. 6 months.
Nice.
So I came here on Friday and there was no accommodation, nowhere to stay, nowhere to sleep. I carried back my load back to Lagos, came back again, and then when I came back here, I finally got my department, surgery. Okay, I went to introduce myself to my SR, my registrars, and then I heard that they were in the theater, so I went there to kind of introduce myself, and then they were not really that welcoming. I was like, okay, cool. They were already angry that I didn't come to work with my scrub. I was like, they just gave me the department, now. How am I to know that I'm in this unit and everything?
You're just supposed to come resume to work, blazing.
So I was like, let me just go home and clear my head. Then I came the second day. I tried to greet my seniors and then I was snubbed.
Okay.
I was like, okay, good day to start with. And then later in the day, they were like, okay, write. I want to write. You're telling me my handwriting is slanting. It's not straight. So many things that were like, oh my God, like, I don't really get. Yeah. Then next thing, go and collect blood. Go and collect samples. Go and set IV assets. I'm like,
on your very
first day, like, I'm like, come on now, let me just catch my breath. Let me just understand the environment I'm in. Like, that's why I came here. I came here to learn.
Did you even know where to get the blood from?
No. Okay. And then they sent me to go to A&E, and then I was looking like this. Where they were like, when did you come? I was like, I just came today. Like, I'm just starting this morning. It's not like I've been here for like a week.
Yeah.
He sent me to A&E, right? So, and my first day was just so...
It was rough.
Very rough. And I felt so sad that day.
You felt like quitting house job immediately.
I felt like I should just go back. Like, UCH Ibadan was just a no. Like, you made a mistake. Just go back. Then my second day was also eventful. Like, I said, okay, we've had a very normal clinic day, and then I went back home to rest. And next thing, they are calling me that someone is fainting, and rushing back, the patient didn't faint, just wanted to maybe draw attention of doctors. And so it's been like...
So it was just quite rough, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, well, sorry about your rough first day. I guess you didn't have the cold, chilly experience of the other two.
Yes, I did.
That's life for you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So, what would you say is your best day so far?
My best day was like last week Friday.
Okay.
Oh God, I love to chill. I'm this kind of doctor that would love to balance work and my social life.
Yeah.
So I felt like this department was not into it, and then my chief SR just promised to take us out. I was like, okay, maybe. Then next thing, come out somewhere, let's all go out to have a buffet. And God, that day was like my best day. Like, I had fun. Like, it was so, oh girl, I can't really express how I felt that day, but that was like my best day.
Linda, don't tell me that was your best day. So
no, we can't have the same best day, babe.
That was the best day. Which other day would I classify as best? Actually, that day was the best day.
Okay.
Should be everybody's best day because we had fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody, there was no...
I know I was on call, but I didn't feel like I was on call because the registrars helped me with every job. So like...
Said double IV access.
Yes. So like they make sure like they won't call...
Yeah, nobody will call.
Yeah, nobody will call anyone. Like my registrar himself was even saying, Linda, hope everything is... I'm not going to come back. Nick on the beat. I will go to my house and don't call me Linda. So that's what I'm asking. I didn't even know it was the one on call. Like, are you on call? You don't say, why do you think I've been asking you questions? Don't call me.
Waiting I have.
So I mean, that day was cool.
Okay. So for the senior man that spent, donkey years, he would have had.
Well, yes. That day was also a highlight for me.
Okay.
But other days, okay, I think when it's kind of twisted, but when the corona thing started and then we got to know that we were going to work in shifts.
which was a new one.
Which was a new one.
It happened now.
I wish it will happen again.
Oh really?
No, actually, there are some places that still run like that. They're still
working in shifts now. Yeah. So Linda, what would you classify as your most embarrassing day so far?
None. I don't think I have an embarrassing day.
For a short stay, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let me think.
Okay, so how about Jazzy? Any embarrassing day so far as a house officer?
I've had my first week on Friday. I had to even literally break down, and then I started crying.
Okay.
Why did ladies cry during our
Like,
job?
no, like the pressure was much. Like, I felt like I was at my best. Like,
Except
this
me.
was my A. And then it was like, your A is like my F. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm running to get this.
It happens.
I'm running to get that. I'm trying to call patients. I'm trying to get their medication because that was thing like chemo day and something.
Yeah.
So trying to balance everything, knowing that this is your first experience in this, like on the Friday, like your first, and nobody wants to get the check. And then you're putting you under that spotlight, and then someone is also pressurizing you from this office. I had to just break down, and then what made me actually to break down was when patients were telling me to calm down, that I'm trying. I was like, so these patients could actually see.
They could actually see that you're
Yeah, so I
stressful.
just had to just pour out without even controlling it in their front, and then I just was like, no, I'm done with this school. I'm going back. I'm going back home. That was my worst day. Yeah, but since then, I'm
Most of the
like,
ladies that
anything that wants to happen, let it
met
happen.
in house job.
They always
Like,
cry.
they always have one time or the other that they've cried.
Yeah, after that very first
do you guys
week,
cry?
I'm like, anything that want to happen,
There's no
let
need
it
to
happen.
cry.
Like, I'm strong now. Like, anything you want to say now, I will just take it. I'm like, it's just you. Now you get your mouth.
So you've developed a thick shell.
Better one, strong one.
Okay, yeah. So, AY, any embarrassing day so far?
Well, embarrassing day. Well, not embarrassing up to the extent that I would cry.
Break down
Cry.
like me.
I mean, try to even maybe change something about it anytime I feel embarrassed. But I would say, okay, maybe the day that, I didn't know, there's this thing when we are on call when I was in medicine rotation, when we are on emergency call and things like that, there's something they call the admission round and everything. So there was this day I'd forgotten that we were supposed to have that. So I went to chill, my kind of chill, you know, and then I didn't take my call phone along. So the registrar kept calling and calling. And he was like, oh, I'm going to make sure that this guy writes a query. And so when I came, it was all heated up and everything. Then I was trying to explain to him the reason and everything. Everyone was even trying to explain to him that no, it's not like that. That this. I actually had a valid reason. I mean, for not being there at that time.
Yeah.
But it was like I didn't pick his call, blah blah blah. I didn't want to hear and everything. For me personally, I mean, I really don't. I'm not affected by that. But there's just this.
Because you've also developed a thick shell.
I mean, yeah. I mean.
But assuming it happened in your first week, I think it's gonna touch you.
No, it didn't touch me.
When did it happen? Your first week?
Yes,
first
my
month?
first week. Yeah,
First
my first week actually. Like towards the end of it was a
Sha,
weekend.
He's a guy.
It was a weekend. No, it's not about a guy thing. No.
It's a guy thing.
No. Okay. Well, maybe it's a guy thing because I would have said maybe because I finished from here, but I know ladies that finished from here that also cried.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I think it's a
ladies thing.
It's a lady lady cry kind of thing. So that day, I was first one, why can't this guy just calm down and listen to what I want to say? It's just all heated up and everything. Well, I just took it as well. Maybe
it's one of those things.
Yeah, just one of those things. I mean, I really don't. Okay. But I really felt the way it was all shouting and about, I was like, you don't need all these things. But I mean,
all these things is not necessary.
It's not necessary. We don't need it. I need it.
Okay.
Get that kind of thing. But
Okay.
it's fine.
I've remembered my.
You remembered?
Yes, I was actually looking at how
Yes,
how many days ago should be your.
I remembered one.
Yeah.
Okay. We had consultant word round.
Exactly.
So we had consultant word round, and then he asked me a question, which I'm supposed to know. He asked me what colostomy was. I mean, we've managed patients. We are managing. We have managed patients with colostomy, right? 2 or 3. I mean, I'm supposed to know the question. So he asked me, and I froze on the spot. I know the answer, and And then he asked, I couldn't open my mouth. And actually, he actually gave me time to, because he was making jokes that he was giving me time to actually remember. But nothing came to my head. And he asked the rest of the 3 house officers and they got, I feel they got it right, but
He wasn't satisfied.
Yeah, he wasn't satisfied with the answer. Then when he was done, I actually met Favor. I told her, I'm angry with myself. I felt so embarrassed. And then one of the registrars looked at me like, you open your mouth, like you don't look like. I felt so. I wanted the ground that woman to open and swallow me. I think that's today I'm not going to forget the meaning of that. Sorry.
I think I've already forgotten the definition.
I can never forget.
But at least I know what it looks like.
Consultant face, I always remember colostomy.
Okay,
I think that was one.
Okay, yeah, that was a nice one. So what is it that you guys wish you knew before starting house job that you know now? Anything that you guys wished you knew? Maybe in terms of preparation, in terms of how to cope with the job, things like that.
Yeah, actually, I just wish there's something they call PP.
Okay,
private practice.
Yeah, I just wish I maybe did it for a while before coming to this place.
Okay.
Yeah, to help. So
to get some exposure.
Yeah, so if you have that kind of a space, that's holiday or something, just try and do it. So when you come here and you kind of have your ground to some things in the hospital.
Okay. Any other wishes?
Okay, well, for me, I think, wish that I've done. Like, wish that I've done before coming here.
Yeah, no. Like, things you wish you knew about house job.
Okay, things I wish I knew about. Yes. I think I wish I knew that it really doesn't matter where you do it. It's just a matter of your disposition towards the work. Okay. Because before I used to be like, no, I can't do it in a place like you see it. I have to go to somewhere where I get hands-on and all that.
Yeah.
And everything. Of course, there's that gap where you don't really get to do some things in a teaching hospital. But then I think there are still a lot more that you can do if you push for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was one thing that I didn't know. Then there's always advantages and disadvantages in wherever you get to work. So it's just for you to know the advantages and take advantage of the advantages.
Don't leave me.
Don't leave me. Words of wisdom.
Then deal with the disadvantages too.
Yeah.
Like what can you do to, maybe cover for them? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there are definitely some loopholes here and there.
Okay.
But I think just take advantage of what you have.
Okay.
There are things that are here that I know in other places.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So I think that was one big thing that I should have, picked up, before. Like that was something that was very, very pertinent to doing the house job. So I wish that I knew that, because I mean, before doing our job, I went to not so many places, but like I hustled in that sense to do it in any other place aside the teaching hospital, but my leverage was not good enough to get me those places.
Yeah.
So, and I had usage on a platter of gold, so I just picked it up.
Okay, so would you guys like to tell the final year medical students anywhere in Nigeria, West Africa, or anywhere abroad?
Georgia.
Yeah, Georgia. Yeah, what would you like to tell them? Do you have any advice for them, or tips, or anything you would like to let them know
about house job?
Yeah, about house job, about even the final year, what they need to concentrate on that will help them in house job, or things like that.
Okay, I feel if you've schooled outside and you're coming back for like house job experience in Nigeria, I feel you have to do tutorials, because the system over there is way different from the system here. Like it's like you're learning a whole new thing. So I feel you just have to go for tutorials. At least 3 months.
At least 3 months.
Yes, before you write your MDCN exams and then start your house job. And then when you start house job, my dear, get your sneakers ready. Because it's not beans.
Yeah.
Get ready to walk around. In fact, get ready to exercise, to get tired up safe.
Like there was a day, okay, I have this wristwatch that tracks my number of steps.
Yeah.
I mean, by 8 a.m. that morning,
8,
I already had 21,000.
Was this 21,000?
Okay, it was 21,000 by 10 a.m. But by 8 a.m. that morning, it was 8,000. I mean, between 8 and 10. Like
but
from
you know,
8,000
because
to
you were on
21,000.
call last night,
Yes.
and then the next morning we had theater.
I'm still within, I mean, just the emergency theater and the ward. How many steps?
How many times do you have to go back and
I
forth?
think that day
We're just
I only
walking
had
up
like
and down,
12,
just walk about.
15k steps.
I mean,
Just that day.
that-
Maybe
Always having
12k
lots of
steps.
steps.
like,
So I
it
feel you
was-
should just get prepared. Like Nigeria is not beans. Shall just come here. I know that you're walking. I mean, as a house officer, you're walking.
Yeah.
You're going to the left, to the right. You fat. Get ready to lose weight. Shall just chop everything.
Have you lost weight?
Yes, so
Really?
you think I think doctor. They've told me I've lost weight before.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
What about me?
I don't think I really changed.
I think I've lost a bit too.
Thank you.
Me, I have thigh gaps. I've noticed.
But you've not really weighed yourself now to know. Yeah.
Bones are coming out like clavicle bones. I used to wish for clavicle bones, but they're a thing of beauty. Like, you know. But now I'm having them. Not because I just wanted to, but because of circumstances.
Yeah, so maybe it's a good
thing.
circumstance.
It's a good thing. It's a good
thing.
It's a good
Oh,
thing.
okay. So you like
Yes,
it
I love it.
right now, right? Okay.
See,
I've always had clavicles, and they've never gone down.
My own is showing too.
Yes.
Why are you looking for it?
Yes. Showing.
Okay, guys. So it's been a lengthy one, and it's nice having you guys here. I really appreciate you sharing your thoughts and your experiences as a house officer. I hope to have you on this show some other time to talk about other issues. And for now, it's a bye from AY.
Yeah, bye. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.
Yeah, Linda.
Have fun
See you next time.
Okay. And
Stay
Jazzy.
connected.
and stay safe.
And stay
Stay
safe.
safe in this COVID-19 era. Yeah, so we've come to the end of this episode of Little Bits of Stuff with Nick. Kindly subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Google Podcast, and AudioMac. Also follow us on our social media handles at Little Bits of Stuff with Nick on Instagram and Little Bits of Stuff with Nick on Twitter. That is LIL Bits of Stuff with Nick on Twitter. See you again. Until then, stay safe.